back to Queenish. It's Kiara.
It's Raven.
And Helena.
How have y'all's week been?
Coffee. Yours.
I don't know who I am. Physically, I'm here, but mentally, I'm in LA with Franklin selling rock. I've been binge watching Snowfall so I can catch up for the new season drop. So
y'all might revoke my black card, but I have not seen one episode of Snowfall.
Oh, you gotta! It's good.
Every time I see these new shows, I'm like, they sound good, but I just can't dedicate the time to keep up with these shows. It's too many shows. I don't have no time to watch all these shows.
Watch it. I'll catch it every now and then when I'm watching it, but that's about it.
I was like, let me binge watch it. When I tell you that's the only thing I watch like all week. I was like, let me catch up before the season drop. And I even was dreaming about Franklin and Leon. That's how much I was watching the show.
Y'all watch TV during the week? Y'all got time to watch TV?
Well, sometimes you know how you turn stuff on for background noise, and I'm like, oh, actually, let me pay attention.
See, I can't do that. Because if I turn it on for background noise and I'm trying to do homework or something, something not going to get done. Mm-hmm. If I don't have time to watch it during work, it won't get watched. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I haven't watched Euphoria either.
You gotta watch that show.
The only thing I've been keeping up with is Power.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with Power.
Power, BMF, whenever that was on.
50 Cent is in his bag.
He is.
When one season drop, his next show start. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if he gonna start BMF or Raising Cain when Tommy's season.
Right.
Trying to figure that out. Because they already shooting the third season of Tariq's thing already. So I'm like, 50 in his bag.
Let me go ahead and start writing something.
Right. Get a little production company or something.
Shit, Tyler Perry do. All he do is lock himself in the room and write all damn day.
But I'm glad he was trying to get some new writers because all his stuff is the same storyline.
It is.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on IG. We are Queenish_podcast. If you have questions or would like to see our advice, you can email us at queenishpod@gmail.com. Let's get into Jester news.
What else could he be but a jester? A jester? A jester? A funny idea, a jester.
Sipping paint turns into sip and suck.
Girl.
Sipping what?
Sip and suck.
You ain't seen it?
Girl.
Please continue.
Imagine planning a girls' night out and you decide to do a cute paint and sit with live nude models. Typically, you're just to stare and hype the male models up, but one girl had other plans. In the middle of the session, a young lady changed the night from sip and paint to sip and suck. She started bobbing and gagging on a male model while his hands gripped the back of her lace front. All the other guests were in shock, and some seemed to laugh as they watched and recorded her. I saw the video.
That's just nasty.
Police.
I saw the video. It wasn't like she ducked off with him in the corner. She was still sitting at the table with her friends.
Oh, well, he walks over to her?
Girl, Yes.
In the middle of you know how they set up paint and sips. And you're supposed to be painting the model. He's just walking around. You in the open.
Mm-hmm.
And she just
sucking.
The way that man had his hands
he just walked and she just went and grabbed him?
I think that's what...
How violently horny do you have to be just to whip out a random nigga dick?
I ain't never been that drunk where I was going to do something like that.
Ever in my entire life. And I've been drunk.
Right.
What?
You do not know this man.
Girl, like that's violently horny.
She just sat there and went right on in like she knew him. And I'm trying to figure out if I was her friend, I would have been like,
bitch, what did you...
I think this man been touching his stuff with his hands and...
You don't know him.
You don't know him. I don't care how fine you are.
All right, I care none about how good you think you look. I'm trying to figure out after you did that, you just went right back to painting. While he walking around.
And I would have been like, guess what? This is my last time going anywhere with you, bitch.
Right.
You are embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
So now how I look, because I'm out with you, and now I look like I can't control my friend.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, you catching an Uber home. You ain't riding with me. Not like you ducked off with him in the bathroom and did something. You in the middle of the event.
Just get his phone number.
And meet him after. And he gripped her head, too. It's the way he gripped her head. I was like, do you know this girl?
He don't care. So how often does this happen? He is a little porn star, stripper thing, ain't
I'm
he?
sure. Usually if they like that, that's how they are. But yeah, girl, that was too much for me. If that was my friend, you ain't gonna be sitting there
I don't have no friends that would do. Well, I got 4 friends anyway, but I ain't got no friends that would do that. Shit, I hope I don't know nobody that would do that.
That's just.
I would have left because I'm embarrassed.
And it's a lot of people that you don't know. Good.
But girl, I'm just trying to understand.
Like, why?
As close as we are, I'm not doing that in front of y'all.
No.
I was like,
it just some people have no shame. I just don't get it.
No. And look at the video. It's like, what?
Yeah, it was nothing to even. He wouldn't even.
So I'm hoping she don't have a man.
She don't care.
She can't have no man. She ain't seen one in a very long time for her to do that.
Or she just one of them girls who just like, let's go.
I can't hold my liquor. I don't like that
at all.
Good luck. Go
brush your mouth. Get tested. Let's get into Throne Talk.
Everybody knows me. I'm a queen. This is called royalty over here, okay? I'm not stepping off my throne to address no bum, no chicks that are beneath me, and nobody that has not worked as hard as I worked for anything.
This week's Throne Talk is on overstepping your boundaries and staying in your place. And this is completely inspired by all the stuff that's going on with the baby. And if you don't know, if you haven't seen, recently...
Don't go fight for your sister. Get your ass beat.
I'm telling you. If you don't know, Danny Lay and the baby obviously have a baby together. Her brother had issues with him and decided to show up at, I think, his video shoot or his photo shoot or something, and to approach him and end up getting beat up by the baby and his security. And I just feel like that's what you get. I feel like that's what you get.
I mean, he did say on site, though. A fight is, there's no such thing as a fair fight.
Yeah. But I feel like this. When he jumped into his sister's stuff, it started off with the baby. The only thing the baby did to his sister was just, all he did was like talk down on her. He didn't put his hands on her. He didn't like beat her up. It was no domestic nothing. It was just him saying like, you're my side girl. You're my side piece, basically. That's all he really did. It was just words. And then your brother jumped in and wanted to get on the internet and defend her. But why did you get on the internet and defend her? That's not even, it ain't like, because if Danny had a problem with it, why did she send her baby to him the next day? So why'd you jump in it? That ain't your baby daddy.
But if you were so affected, why didn't you go pick her up from the baby house?
I just feel like you got beat up because you ran your mouth on the internet, and then he did something. Oh, they jumped me, and then I was coming there to like, I guess be peaceful or whatever. But
you said on site,
sir,
to a hood nigga
who's had multiple
from
fights.
Tuckasegee.
Is he from Texas?
He looks like
he might be a Betty's
They're
Ford.
all short and scrawny on Tuck and Betty's Ford.
He definitely a West Side nigga. He a West Side nigga. Like,
Did he go to West Charlotte? He looked like he went to West Charlotte.
I don't know.
I don't know,
but he gotta get. I don't blame the baby, but I just feel like why is my brother jumping into my issues with my baby daddy? You don't have a baby with him. Unless that man put hands on me and violated me.
If they to reconcile tomorrow and be back cool, now you look.
I'm gonna say I get where the brother was coming from. He thought he was defending his sister,
yeah.
But that also goes with when they arguing and getting in shit. Stay out of it because that's to be the same one that she's gonna be right back with him. And then you looking stupid like, bitch, you got me out here slipping and sliding on the bowling alley, and you back with him. I done got jumped, stomped out. And you right back with this nigga.
Yeah. But my thing is this. Like, I understand what the brother was doing. But I feel like for me, if I was in a situation, if my baby daddy, like, said something. Because if we go back to the first time, all the baby did was say, you was just my side girl. Da, da, da. He didn't hit her. He didn't abuse her. Nothing like that. If I'm going to get my brothers involved, it's going to be because this nigga threatened my life. And it's getting to a point where it's getting physical. I'm not going to call on my brother because I had an argument. Like, that's it.
Well, you know what? Maybe she didn't call him because some siblings are like, "Oh, he embarrassed you. I'm gonna handle this." You can't. Some people you can't stop them when they feel like they got beef with somebody.
Where was the brother at when she didn't have a place to stay? She stayed in the hotel.
Well,
where was the brother at when she had to go get a hotel?
You just running your mouth on the internet. And my thing is, why run on the internet to like to threaten the baby and stuff like that.
And speaking of brother, I haven't seen this man post that one picture of him and the child. Mm-hmm. So what kind of uncle are you? You ain't got no picture.
That's what happens when you overstep. You're an uncle, stay in an uncle's place. Like, unless, like, for me, if I'm going to call my brothers about something, it's because it done got to a point where I need y'all to step in because a nigga really tried to violate me. Like, I'm being threatened, he put hands on me, like that type situation. But that's it.
And people talking about, oh, the baby's lame for this and that. My thing is, if he had went looking for him, I understand. But this boy keep me in his space.
Mm-hmm. He was minding his black business.
And then don't say on site and then say a nigga lame for doing what you said.
Yeah.
And I don't even care if we jumped you. You in my circle.
I don't really know if it's jump because, like, I feel like his security was just doing what security does. Like, they getting paid to protect this man. If someone walk up on him, that's what security do. So I don't necessarily think it's jumping.
Word of advice to the brother: next time you want to go and fight a nigga that's in a group of niggas, pick up the bowling ball.
That's what I'm, girl.
Like, what is you? I'm not fighting fair. Dirty.
No.
It's 5 of y'all niggas and one of me. Bowling balls flying.
What? Everywhere, balls everywhere.
You should have walked in there with a baseball bat. Something. You walked in there empty and talking about you just want to go have a conversation.
Come on.
After you threaten this man on site
and on the internet.
And some people you just can't sit on site. Some people are about that life.
Mm-hmm. And the baby
you can't sit on site and then think when I see you, we're gonna have a cordial conversation about your sister.
Mm-mm. And if you really want to have a conversation with me, you could have got my number from your sister. You could have DM'd me.
You know where I stay.
There's so many ways you could have handled that.
You found me on a bowling alley. You can find me where I stay.
Mm-hmm. It was clearly that easy for you to find me. So no, I don't care about. I don't feel bad for him getting beat up because he was running his mouth. And he ran his mouth more than Danny did. Danny didn't get on the internet saying, like, fuck that nigga. Da-da-da. All she did was say, and for him to say that we not together, that's a lie. She posted pictures of them together. Like, she was upset, but she didn't pipe up as much as the brother did. So if you more hurt and it's my situation, you out of, like, now it's on you.
He must have just been bored.
So do you think it's toxic to always call your family when you have issues in your relationship?
Yeah.
Sometimes people do it because they want to vent, but if you're trying to call them every time to solve your problems, at some point you just gotta be an adult.
Mm-hmm. But my thing is, if you're gonna get back with that person, don't get your family involved.
That too.
Because once your family hate that person, they hate them. You can forgive them, but people don't always forgive.
I agree.
I feel like it's toxic depending on like what it is. Because all family don't need to be in your business. But if you just the type of girl who be like, oh, this nigga cussed me out today, come over here and beat him up, girl.
I'm gonna call my brother.
I'm gonna call my brother because you called me a hoe. Oh,
and then
my God.
You calling me every week to beat up your nigga.
Like, that's the problem. And then if something happened, like you say, if the dude you with is really about that life, like, don't get your family caught up in some mess because then it's really about to be a war.
Right.
Because you just wanted to run your mouth and put your people in it. Like, nah, if you know your nigga and you know he really, like, can do some stuff, shut up.
And then you done forgave, and especially if you gonna forgive him after I done got in the fight, caught a charge, you forgave him and he in your bed. Just do like I do and block him and y'all go to sleep together. I'll block him and be like, now go lay down. You block him. You get over it.
I can't.
Because I'd be like, ain't no point in telling nobody because we gonna be good tomorrow.
Right. Some stuff.
I'm just being dramatic.
And some people just, I don't know, mind your business. Like, and I get like, because you're a celebrity, your business is going to be public when stuff like that happens. So I get like your family kind of was inserted in it to an extent without your permission, I guess. But you could have called your brother as soon as he put that video out and said, hey, it's okay, I got this. You ain't got to worry about it. I got this under control. Now you got your brother beat up and he online talking something, they pull my ponytails.
Oh, little Puerto Rican got his ponytail pulled.
Like, now you're mad. Like, I would be like, listen, you don't have a baby with this man. This is my baby daddy. Mm-hmm. Let me and you be the uncle. Honestly, he don't ever have to see the baby, if we want to be honest. He don't ever have to communicate to if you want to see your niece, you just got to call Danny. You don't have to hit him up. So why you getting in the middle you cause more problems between them?
Some people just, I don't know. Keep your business to yourself.
So if you were Danny, how would you handle the situation?
First of all, the nigga embarrassed me online. I would have beat his ass myself.
Thank
you. So I wouldn't even wait for my brother because I know how my temper is.
Mm-hmm.
They would have been getting me.
Swing not one time.
Not one time.
Because I would have been getting me out. Would have had my little pretty little mugshot. Mm-hmm. We wouldn't even got to this point. Hopefully she has talked to her brother. And hopefully she has talked to him about his boundaries.
Give him his location.
I don't know if she put him up to it because, like, why would you put your brother up to it? Like,
she might have been in her feelings.
Because if I really felt away about the father of my child, I'm not going to let you see the baby if I felt away. Like, the baby has been with his baby. Mm-hmm. If I really had an issue with this man, I wouldn't let you be around the baby.
Some people are like that. They be beefing with their baby daddy, but they ain't going to keep their kids.
If you really felt like
that, you need that break, honey.
You need a break. But if you really felt like this man is disrespectful, doesn't respect you, and you get to a point where you feel like he isn't a good, like, it's not okay for my child to be around him, like, how much of a threat can he be to you? You ever stepped in when you didn't need to or had nothing to do with it, with the situation?
No.
Kind of not. But it's because my friend called me for help. And then I got there and I was like, bitch. And when I got there, first of all, you arguing with your nigga, you fighting, calling police and all this. And
when
then I
get
there. Yeah, she called me to come. Then I get there. She having to leave. And then turn around and be back with him the next few days. I said, never again. Don't ever call me ever fucking again.
What?
So it depends on the situation. If I know you gonna get back with this man, call me. Okay, I'm coming. I ain't showing up.
But she was acting like she needed help. Of course, me being a friend, like, okay, I'm gonna come through. But once you show me that one time, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm stay right on over here.
Like, you ain't gonna call me after you calling the cops and you having an argument the next day you get with him.
I've never, I don't think I've ever took it upon myself to, cross the boundary. Mm-hmm. Like I said, that wasn't my boundary. That wasn't my business. I stay out of my business. Like, homegirls, if you gonna call me to go beat up your nigga mistress, you better guarantee me you're not gonna get back with him. Because if I'm about to catch a charge for you,
hell no. First, I don't know if this bitch can fight or not. I'm not getting beat up with you. No,
beat up with you.
If three of us can't take on one bitch, we need to reevaluate.
Listen, no, because she might be a little scary. Catching, I don't want to fight here. No, I'm like, no. Don't call me to get my ass beat up. And if I get there too, and I see that bitch big, listen, girl, this is your battle.
You gonna be just I'll sit in the car.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you
your ride.
I'm gonna tell you up front, like, hell no, this bitch look like she can whoop my ass. I'm not about to do this shit. I'm not about to get an assault charge before hitting her with something.
Right.
And I'm not about to get my ass embarrassed. No. Take one. No.
True. Because nowadays people just call I'm a press charges on her or whatever.
Yeah,
so
no.
People don't just take a fight and leave it there.
I don't fight. I shoot.
Faithfully.
Shoot at bitches. So if I'm catching an attempted murder charge,
not attempted,
and you get back with him, I'm shooting at you next. Cause why are you playing with me like that?
You're gonna get your ass beat up in the process.
But it's like I'm not even going to jump no mistress, and I'm not gonna call nobody to jump her. Like if anything, I'm beating that nigga up. I don't care about her.
But if you call up your nigga and you get back with him, I'm beating you up too.
Okay.
Cause why you got me wasting my time?
I'm not gonna fight no girl. I'm not going with my friend to go fight no girl.
I ain't never gonna fight no girl. What I'm gonna do is I'm be like, oh, so your nigga did what? Okay, well let's go find out what your nigga.
It depends. It depends. Cause if old girl knew, say this is like a friend of a friend, because some of these friends of a friend know about you and they mess with your nigga, she might need to get slapped around a little bit.
If it's a friend, if it's a girl that I knew and she knew it, okay, that's different. I could be her. But if it's just a girl I did not know, I don't know you from Tom, I don't care nothing about you. It's him because he knew what we had. So now I can.
Even if it's a friend of a friend, you kept her around, knowing her personality.
Sometimes you don't know. Some of these will be shiesty.
True. Y'all don't watch Euphoria, but old girl was fucking her best friend ex for a whole month.
And let me tell you something. There's some friends, old friends, that I thought about. I said, do I trust her around my man? Absolutely not. I should not be friends with her. Because if I can't trust you around my man, we don't need to be friends.
Yeah, no. I don't play those type games. Or beating up no girl, no. I'm going to always go for the nigga. And if I've never been inserted in a situation, the most times that I've probably been a part of a situation, if it was like your friend come to you to like talk about an argument that they had, and then it's like, okay, so like what should I do? And then you like give advice. That's the only time I've ever kind of been in your situation, but I'm still not in your situation. I'm still on the outside.
I've gotten to the point I don't give advice no more. You know why? Every time I give advice, bitch gonna go do what she wanna do anyway. True. Anytime somebody give me advice, I do what I wanna do anyway. Because you already know what you wanna do. I'd be like, well, do what you think is best for you.
And if she don't go right, you ain't gonna be like, oh, she told me to leave my man alone.
If your life gets ruined for my advice, I listen. I'm not a trained professional. I just told you what I would do, and I make dumb decisions every day. So we just figuring it out, okay?
I ain't gonna.
I need to put a disclaimer with my advice. I'm be like, but I don't know. But do what you do, girl.
You always got edited. You can say something smart and then be like, but I don't know.
I don't really know though, but that's what I would do.
If you got a bad track record of choosing toxic, then I'm never going to give you advice. So do you think it's ever appropriate to insert yourself in someone's problem? Like no one came and asked you for nothing, but you just put yourself in it?
I get cussed out too.
Because you know how like some people's mamas do that? Like they go jump in the situation and be like, because I don't like how you talking to my son or something,
Listen here, little bitch mama.
People's mamas jump in, people's sisters, brothers. People just like, they be there and they just jump in it for no reason. You didn't ask them to jump in it. They just took it upon themselves to put themselves in your business. So it's like, if you put yourself in, like, I feel like I shouldn't protect you. Like, I can protect you to an extent.
Yeah.
But after that, I'm be like, no one told you to do it. I feel like if it's somebody it's your position, it's your place to say, hey, I got this. Because if you don't know what other people could do.
That's true. I guess it depends on the situation. If I feel like you in danger, I ain't gonna stand there and just be like if I feel like you in danger, I don't know, I'm not just gonna stand there. Like when my mama and my sister was beefing, because I felt like she was being disrespectful, and I said, get the fuck out. I did what I felt I needed to. True. I guess it depends. It depends on the situation, and it depends on who it is.
I mean, if it's just family, like if it's my siblings and my mama, then yeah, like I feel like that's automatic. But like,
even though it wasn't my problem per se, but it was ridiculous at that point. Like, all right, I'm tired of this. Let's do this.
Yeah. I mean, there's exceptions to every rule, and I feel like for me personally, I would do the same thing if it comes to my mama, because at that point, it's like my mama ain't fighting nobody,
right?
So if somebody threatened my mama,
I will fight.
Right.
Everybody.
I don't care. If somebody came and threatened my mama, it's my business because that's my mama.
Right.
I don't care. But I feel like if it's the opposite, if like my mama jumped in my situation as a girl, I'm like, no, mama, just stand out. Because one, you don't need that type of stress in your life. Mm-hmm. Why you need you losing sleep over something, my situation? No, no, ma'am. Go to sleep peacefully.
Right. And don't be trying to jump in my car. Cause now I got said the old ass is hurt. And then we both hurt, and then we no good.
Right. And honestly, I don't know, I ain't gonna say everybody. Some of our mamas don't even be they don't fight. They ain't never really fought like that. They don't own no guns. They don't even own no knives.
Why?
Just why?
Okay, so say you stepped into something trying to help, but you didn't feel like you were overstepping boundaries, but your friend, family member, partner, whatever, told you that you overstepped a boundary. What do you do?
Say sorry. Yeah. Because if I felt like I wasn't doing nothing like that was going to cause harm and you did and I didn't know, I mean, sorry.
Yeah, I thought I was defending you, but it wasn't my place, once again, like you stated, so my bad.
And now
lesson learned.
Yeah, now I know, okay, I just ain't going to do that. If something happened, I'm going to be like, hey, I might text you and be like, you all right? Okay, cool, and let it go. But I ain't going to do it.
I'm not even going to do none of that either.
You on your own.
From there on, you're on your own.
I get it. Yeah, if you come to me, then yeah, that's all I can say. I can just say sorry. And then if something ever happens to you in the future, I don't know. I'm one of the people nowadays. If something happens to you again over and over, I don't care no more. Like my care factor is turned off. I don't care. If something happens to you and you keep going back to the same situation, whatever happens to you, happens to you. And I'll feel sorry. I might shed a tear over it, but I'm going to say, hey,
girl, it is what it is. That's how I lost the whole... But that was part of the reason I ain't friends with old girl no more. Because her relationship... I was like, how your relationship stressing me out? Girl, every time I talk to you, it's the same toxic shit. Like, I don't care. Mm-hmm. Stop talking. I don't even want... I guess it's the point where I didn't want to talk to her no more. Nobody want to hear that shit all the time. Mm-mm. You accepting it. That's what you choosing. And don't call me no more when the police tell you to get out your own house. Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, please, I'm sleeping. I don't care.
I'm sleeping.
I stopped answering the phone. I put her whole ass on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, if I gotta do all that, no.
That's you stressing me out.
Like old girl on Facebook that girl, I would never be friends with her in real life. Like outside of like the little association we had like all those years ago, like I would never, because she's that friend that would just bring so much stress in your life because you get tired of like seeing it, hearing it, and it's like if I'm tired of it, how are you not tired of talking about it and dealing with it?
She's just that's why I told her and we'll get the same one and the same. I was like, I don't even want to talk to you. Are we friends or am I your counselor?
Not even your counselor. I feel like people like that is like
they don't want advice. They just
want to hear it.
I'm like, I don't care.
They just want someone to listen to them talk about their situation.
And then just be up there. And then you broadcast it. Let me say, if you gonna take your L's, take them in silence. Because you look dumb.
Please.
You broadcast every L and every fake win that you get. Because it turned out to be an L. Well, we had date night. And then tomorrow I'm single. Bitch!
I'm sick of date nights. I'm sick of this.
Date
I'm
night.
Sick of
Child.
All right. Royal advice.
Ain't nobody said it was gonna be easy, but it'll get easy when you learn how to love yourself. When you get to a point in your life where you look at people and you go, okay, wait a minute, you or me, you will make a decision.
Mind your fucking business, bitch.
Period.
Don't post a nigga unless you're married.
That too. And some people got the same issues, single problems with marriage.
I'm not posting them until it's his obituary.
Man.
I tell you to this day, people be like, are you single? Are you taken? Or I'll be like, yes.
You should say no, I'm yes.
I say yes. No. You don't know nothing about what I got going on. Those who know, know. And those who don't.
Yeah, mind your business. Mind your business. Stay out of people's stuff. Because if not, if you get beat up, just know you got beat up on your own. Like you wanted to get beat up, basically. If somebody got their own situation, just let them handle that situation. I mean, if it gets to a point where it's physical and you got to step in, and that's different. But if it's just an argument, stop jumping in people's arguments.
Because you're going to look stupid at the end of the day when they get back together. I don't pick enemies for myself or nobody.
Right.
Because you and this person beefing, I get involved. Then tomorrow you'll fix your shit. Now I'm stuck beefing with this person who I had no business, who I had no problem with. No.
And then you over here, girl, why you don't like him? Because I had to fight him, bitch. I had to fight him. And then here you are.
My good wig got tore up.
Like I said, just block him and go lay down.
That's it.
You be all right.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. You can follow us on IG. We are Queenish_podcast. If you have questions or would like to receive advice, you can email us at queenishpod@gmail.com. Bye.